All right, guys, thank you so much for joining this session today. So let's get started. So today's agenda, I'm just going to go over this quickly. So I'm going to do a quick intro, and then we'll jump right into what's ListingPro, who is using ListingPro, some of our best examples, and then we'll dive into what's required to use ListingPro, what's included in ListingPro, how you can monetize. We'll look at some of our free and paid add-ons, and then we'll pretty much wrap up with the QA session. So I will recommend you to join our Facebook group. We have over 3,000 members, and there is a short link, but you can always search ListingPro Facebook group. Our official group is also very active, so definitely check it out. Let's get started. So what is ListingPro? ListingPro, it's an end-to-end directory solution for WordPress users, and you don't need any additional plugins to build a directory or listing website. We focus on directory and listing websites. What that means is a directory is where a business can list on a website for a price, and the directory admin can monetize from that listing. There are several ways they can monetize. We'll try to get to that. They can build any other kind of, not necessarily you can call it a directory website. It could just be a listing website where it's a nonprofit listings of churches, maybe, or any listing of agents, real estate agents, or listing of real estate properties, and pretty much anything directory or listing. We don't advertise ourselves as a classified solution, even though people do end up using it. For a lot of time, we have seen people do create classified website or even real estate website, because there is a slight difference what a classified ads website is versus a directory or listing website. So if somebody wants to use it for classified, what we say is, check out our demo, and then it's up to you if you want to use it for classified project. Yeah. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. Let's see some of our customers who are using. These are some of our prominent, or the most famous, I would say. We'll get to see some of their work when I'm going to start showing you some of the examples. So before we do that, I want to show you some regular examples, what other people have done, our like regular customers, what they have created. So one of the amazing example, or most creative example, is this one, prelifestyle.com. And it's a directory for pretty much everything, home goods, foodies, movies, events, life, and so on. And, this is ListingPro. I mean, some of these websites that people create, when we look at it first time, sometimes it's really hard for us to believe, what they have created, because some of the creative stuff they have done is beyond what we have initially offered them in our demo. So it's just mind-blowing examples. So this is one. The other one is German Pulse Connect. This is another amazing work, very creative. So here I'm gonna show you some more realistic examples, and this one is for a resource directory for Anoka County. And we have seen a lot of counties and parks have been using ListingPro to create their directory or resource website, a directory or resource or listing website. And this is a really good example. I mean, these are functional websites. So you can see, I'm just going to take a quick look at one of their listings. So this is just a basic example. There's another one, Peak District. This is also another great website. They have done amazing work. It's good to get some inspiration and see what other people are doing and learn from them and just do something similar or better, I guess. This is another county website, Pocahontas County website, a Chamber of Commerce. So this is another amazing example. These are I would say some sort of official websites. Then this is another good example. This is an amazing startup. So yeah, I mean, there are dozens of websites. I mean, there are some on our website, on our customer space, on listingpro.com, listingprowp.com/customers. You can check more examples over there. And then, so what do you really need to start ListingPro? You really need is if you're just going to host it yourself, then you definitely need your own server, whether it's GoDaddy, WP, Engine. There are dozens of hosting options. SitePoint, I believe that's another good one. So there are dozens of hosting for, or what do you call, servers hosting for WordPress out there. So I would suggest that avoid shared hosting, because what you're doing is you're creating a dynamic website. It's not going to be a simple website like for a business or a blog. It's going to be a very heavy on content. There's going to be listing submission. There are tons of forms. There's going to be data. There's going to be custom fields that you can create. There's so much going on your directory or listing website that it's best to go with something more than just a shared server. You might be able to test it out. It might work, but very soon you'll see like issues and hitting bottleneck and slow down performance issues and stuff. So, I mean, if you're going to go with AWS or Google Cloud, that's a whole different story. You can do that. We do have customers who do that, but there's definitely a lot of options available. So let's keep moving. What's included in ListingPro? A lot. There's a lot included in ListingPro. Like I said earlier, there are several features from appointment booking. There's an admin dashboard. We're gonna check that out. There's a user dashboard, listing FES, which is listing front-end listing submission, which is included in ListingPro. A lot of directories or directory teams out there use their own. They use third-party to add that front-end listing submission. That's all included in ListingPro, built into it. Multi-criteria rating, very advanced multi-criteria rating builder. So let's say you are in hospitality industry and you as part of a listing rating, actually take a quick look at that. So we have multi-criteria rating right here. I'm going to just go over a few of these. Sorry about that. Okay, there you go. So this is multi-criteria rating, right? So this is an example where you can have all sort of different rating instead of a single rating option. You can allow user to rate based on different criteria, and not just that. You can have different categories, where like restaurants versus hotels. Each can have different criteria. A listing for a restaurant will have different criteria, like taste, cleanliness, service, versus hotels will have different criteria. So you can create using our drag and drop criteria builder. You can select the category, you can add different criteria, save it, boom. That's, and then if I were to show you a quick example here, let me see if we have any ratings. Sort by highest rated. Let's see if there is any. So okay, maybe there is not. Yeah, so there you go. So there are different options here. For some reason, the text is not showing, but instead of one, you have more than one. So that's multi-criteria. Let me keep moving here. So other than that, we have ads management, which is basically promoting listings. Every user, a business listing user, can go in to their own dashboard and they can start their own ads campaign. So I'm here, I'm a listing owner. I just, I published my own listing. I already published my own listing, and I select my listing. Where do I want it to show up? Where do I want my ads to show up? Or do I want them to show up on the home page? Do I want it to show up on the archive page on the top of the organic result? Do I want to show up on the on individual listings? And then you can also switch between. Right now, you can see it says cost per day. You can as an admin, you can say, hey, no, I want instead of cost per day, I want cost per click. So you can switch between cost per day and cost per click. So you can charge every click to the user. So once the user submits the campaign, it automatically starts without admin's approval. I mean, admin's involvement. So it's all seamless. And then we have menu management feature. It's basically it's more of an inventory or service management or product management feature where users can list their products or services, and they can link it with external link. It could be where they let's say it's a product, right? It's a physical product they want, a user wants to sell. They can link it to an external website. Could be an e-commerce website or some other page where they are actually selling that product. We don't allow a direct checkout for products or services from the listings as of now. Yeah, so but they can link it to something external. They can offer, it could be a list of products, services, people. It could be a listing of let's say real estate agency, and they can list all their agents on that listing using the menu management system. We have lead generation, so you can have a custom form on every listing, and every listing form could be unique because we allow the individual users. We have the option for individual users to create their own custom lead form. So let me just look at an example here. So this is one example, right? This is a very generic contact lead form, contact/lead form. But as a admin, what you can do is create a custom lead form. So you can just drag and drop. You can drag and drop and add more features, add more fields, different types of field. Let's say you wanted a date picker, and you say, okay, date, pick a date, save. So right now, if I refresh, you can see that pick a date option is available now. But let's say there are 1,000 listings and hundreds of different categories. Different categories will require different forms, right? So what you can do is you can enable the option for users to be able to customize their own form. So now, once I enable this option right here on the top, as an admin, my users in their dashboard, they are able to see this new option called lead forms. And from the lead form, under the lead form tab, they can go and add a custom what you call field or whatever field, or remove a field. So last time I was able to add date as an admin. All I need is a time. I don't need date. Let's say I'm just going to make something up. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to save. And this was for which listing is this? Arizona. Okay, let's see which. I have to see which are my listings. So I can only change that on my listing. So let's see. I'm going to just do that. This guy. Yep. I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to go check this listing out. You'll see that this listing should have only time option, not date, because I just created my own custom. So that's what lead form is. And then there's claim feature. Let's see, we have paid claim or free claim. If you already added a listing, let's say you imported 100,000 listings in your directory, right? And now what you want to do is you want to invite users to claim their listings. You can talk about how you can invite. There are some, we have an additional add-on available to invite users using the email directly, sending email directly from your backend. But we can discuss that later. But there is an option to invite users and claim their listing for free or for a price. So there's an option to create different pricing plan for claim. So we have an article like what claim feature is. You can read on our knowledge base. So that said, there is custom. Yeah, I want to talk about custom form field. Custom form field is actually a very powerful feature, might get overlooked because a lot of, I would say almost every directory theme out there, they use a third-party plugin like ACF or CMB2. I mean, these are custom form or like WP based facet. There are a few different custom fields plugins out there, some free, some paid, that allow you to create custom fields. Custom fields are basically what you see here. So what you see on the listing here, additional details, you can have all sort of custom fields. What you see is yes and no and other details, but the real power you'll notice when you are actually submitting a listing. Let me just go ahead and submit a listing here. So when I select a category, let's say, so you notice here all these options. There are checkboxes, there are on and off, there are custom fields. These are all custom fields. So you can have all different types of custom fields, like I showed you, on and off switch, checkbox, radio, and so on. And these custom fields can also be available as part of the filter. So as part of the filter, you can allow all these custom fields to show up here to narrow down the result further. So it's again, this is a very advanced feature. You can read more about it and get familiar because it will come very handy. All right, we have, of course, deals and coupons for business owners, as well as admins can also give out coupons to their business listing owners. Let's say there is a new business who just signed up a free account. You can give them a coupon to upgrade their account to a premium listing, so you can onboard them on a premium plan. I mean, of course, there are options when we talk about, let's say, pricing plan. We'll try to cover that a little later in details. But pricing plan, again, has tons of options, such as monthly or annual recurring. You can charge annual recurring fees for pricing plans. You can have different pricing plan for different categories. Yeah, I mean, there are several different options when it comes to a pricing plan. We'll take a look here. Yeah, so there are different designs for pricing plan. People can pay per listing or per package. What it means is more like a credit base. They can pay upfront for 10 listings, and for a discounted price, people can switch between plans, upgrade, downgrade, and so on. So that's some of the most, I would say. Let me see if yeah, we have appointment booking feature, which is included, a free appointment booking feature, but it doesn't allow you to charge commission per booking. We do have an additional add-on. We'll try to cover that if we get a chance in this session, but most likely it needs a whole different webinar. It's called the add-on is called Medical Pro. We have designed that more for healthcare industry, but we have seen other industries have tried to use it. But the main difference between Medical Pro and ListingPro, I mean, you need ListingPro for Medical Pro. Medical Pro is just an add-on to ListingPro. It's just the appointment booking feature, which allows commission per booking. It has a digital wallet and all that great stuff. I guess you can check that out later on. And we have autofill with Google API. This is a great feature if you want to allow your users to just enter their business name when they are submitting their listing. So let's just take a quick look here. There's another example. I would say, sorry, top Google. Yeah, so front-end listing submission, like I mentioned earlier. So this is the pricing plan. There are several different designs. Yeah, these are some, yeah. So let's pick this pricing plan. Let's pick the premium one. And this is the front-end listing submission form. Like I mentioned earlier, this is sorry about those pop-up. Those pop-ups are because of the customer. He added some add-ons to create those pop-up. Those pop-ups are not something we offer, but you can use some free available options out there to sort of create those exciting offers and stuff. So yeah, this is an advanced listing form submission that ListingPro has built in. A lot of, I would say, pretty much every directory out there, every directory team out there uses a plugin, third-party plugin. So that's said. So this is what I was talking about, a Google API autofill feature. What it does is all you have to do pretty much is create a Google API and just drop it in the back end in the team options, and your users, all they have to do is type in a name of the business, and it will give suggestions to the user, and they can pick, let's say I'm going to pick that, and it will enter the full address, the city, the phone number, and the website automatically. So that will save the business listing owners time. Either way, it's a great feature to have. And there is option, obviously, timing. There are multiple, what do you call, advanced options for business hours, such as second time slot. So let's say a business opens in the morning, closes in the evening, and or afternoon, closes in the afternoon, opens in the evening. So that kind of time slots also users can add. There are other few options or features around business hours that might not be very obvious. So yeah, we have pre-built demos. Those are classic. Let's see where we are. Yeah, so the classic, it's a pre-built demo, one-click demo. When you set up ListingPro, when you install ListingPro, it will ask you which one do you want to pick. You can pick either between classic. During your setup wizard, you can pick classic, restaurant pro, places pro. So these are 3 free built-in add-ons. But in addition to that, we have additional free demos, one-click demos pretty much, that you can install it as an add-on. It's free, which is Pet Pro, Pet Finder Pro, and Black Pro. So these are 2 free add-ons that we are offering right now that are available on our store. In addition to those free demo add-ons, we also have 2 premium add-ons, which are Wedding Pro and Lawyers Pro. There are few elements, I would say, that are new and are only exclusive to Wedding Pro and Lawyer Pro, which is this, I would say, I think this one, the list of states, as well as, I mean, the whole design for all these demos, like Pet Pro, even the free one, it's a brand new design. Almost all the elements are, the existing elements have been redesigned. But there are new elements with Lawyer Pro, especially with Lawyer Pro. There's this element, browse attorney, and by location, by practice, legal topics. And have you seen that this element is very handy in a lot of industries, and not just lawyer or legal, but yeah, it's something that I believe is not available for Black Pro and Pets Pro. I mean, you know, and only if you need that, you want to consider those premium ones. And in addition to our free and paid demos, or skins, you can call it skins or demos, we also have solutions based on ListingPro. So everything we talk about is going to be for ListingPro. If you need to use any of our add-ons or products, you will need the ListingPro theme that is exclusively available on ThemeForest. So just want to remind that people, because right now we're trying to make things more simplified, but sometimes it's confusing when you come to our website. Okay, we have so many different demos, and then you see there are additional demos, and then what is Medical Pro? So what Medical Pro is an extension to ListingPro, but it's itself it's an end-to-end healthcare or medical or doctor's directory in Finder. So what it does, it allows to list not just doctors, but hospitals. It has a separate, what you call a post type for hospitals. We'll try, we can just take a quick look, but there are additional advanced features for booking, like booking in person or booking as a video call. I mean, we don't offer video consultation. You can enter Zoom or Google information, and basically the system will send out to the patient. And then if a user books a video call online, they can check out and make the payment, and the doctor will see they can track from their own dashboard, like what commission they made, what commission basically went to the directory, and all that good stuff. There are other advanced features that are not included with any of the other demos or any of our default theme, which is a post type for an organization. This is a separate post type, and it has like, this is a hospital. It lists all its doctors. So this is another difference about what you call Medical Pro. Yeah. So I'll leave there because Medical Pro definitely needs its own webinar. Let's not get into those. So let's get back to our slides. Yeah. And then we'll talk about the payment gateways. We have three. The most popular payment gateway of what do you call the Stripe, PayPal, and 2Checkout. These three pretty much covers most of the world. But of course, even if they cover in certain part of the world, it's going to be expensive. So people prefer other local payment gateways or nationwide payment gateways. So we do offer those, but those are add-ons. Some are free, some are again paid. So again, Stripe, PayPal, 2Checkout are three most popular payment gateways that are built in for free as part of the solution. And there's additional, which is what we call it bank wire transfer, but it's sort of a generic manual payment option where anybody can, as an admin, can enter their information, whether it's a regular bank or it could be a crypto wallet. It could be anything, really. So it's a manual processing payment gateway. So once somebody makes a payment through that payment gateway, the bank wire / manual payment gateway, you as an admin will have to approve the transaction. Once you have received the funds, then you can approve the listing as well. So it's more of a manual transaction. Like I said, it could be any kind of payment gateway. Yep. So that said, we'll take a quick look at some other payment gateways that are available. We have quite a few, actually. We have PayStack for Africa, Razorpay for India, and PayFast for South Africa, PayU for India, eWays for Oceania and Asia. There are a lot of different countries under that. Molly's for Europe. Mercado Pago is for South America. Yeah, Brazil, Mexico, and a few other places. So some are free, some are paid. Okay, we have about 15 minutes, so I want to wrap it up really quick so we can maybe take a few questions at the end. So like I said, we have different ways to monetize as a directory admin, pricing plan, signing up people for memberships using our pricing plan feature. There is a detailed article about pricing plan. Check it out. Allow people to promote their listing. That's called the ad campaigns feature. Paid claim, Google AdSense, or people can sign up with any other third-party affiliate who are called banner ad companies that allows you to earn what you call posting their banners, and there are tons of them, I guess, available. So that said, there is the last one thing. Sorry, sponsored hero. So sponsored hero is actually a feature. What it does is it allows you to list showcase any image, or I believe it does for video as well, any image in the background of the header, and you can connect that image as a courtesy of or sponsored by a particular listing. Like in this case, this background image was connected to Locksmith Smart Key, and you have to manually bill the customer. We don't allow a direct option to pay online, like ad campaigns or membership pricing plans. Those are, you can allow people to pay directly using the payment gateways, but sponsored hero is more like a manual system where you need to connect. There are other options available to monetize, which is earn commission per booking using our Medical Pro add-on. And there are ways we have seen people have monetized, like building a directory, then capturing the leads, because you as an admin can capture the leads from all the forms on all the listing on your website. Because if the actual business owners haven't claimed their listings yet, then all the leads can go directly to you. You can disable that. You can have an option turned on where the lead form can only or will only show on listings that has been claimed. In this way, all the leads will go to the actual listing owner. But some people might want to just create a directory and then capture all the leads and then maybe sell it. I don't know. There's a way to do that, but it's more sort of a manual process, I believe. Add custom services to pricing plans. So what we have seen in the past, South Florida, if I can pull, like if you have pricing plan, let's say top Google, again, sorry. If you have created a pricing plan, you can add, let's say if you are offering additional service, let's say you're offering photography service that is not limited to your directory that you do, maybe you have a web design agency on the side in addition to a directory, right? So directory, you offer features like all these features like adding a business, posting images and all that stuff. But in addition to that, you offer SEO service, web design service, video, or all that. You can add those additional service and create a premium pricing plan or enterprise or whatever you want to call it. Then there's affiliate. There are ways, I believe I've seen people using some of the affiliate banners and links on their directory website and monetizing it. But yeah, that's something you'll have to figure it out how other people are maybe doing, but we have seen people have done that in the past. And then if you wanted to do e-commerce, what you can do is you'll have to create your own, whether you're going to use WooCommerce or some other e-commerce platform, maybe Shopify, and then using our inventory management or the menu management system and link our products, what you call. So let me just show you an example. So I have a detailed article about this, learn how businesses can list their products or services and maximize leads in ListingPro. So this is a very detailed article. I just want to show you, like a car wash service could be a car wash service or a food menu, or it could be a product catalog. So here's an example. They have a catalog for their oils and whatnot, and they have linked it. See our CBD menu. So they have linked it, I believe, with their e-commerce website. So there you go. So that's an example. So yep, let's talk about really quick about our pricing plans. Yeah, you can create various different kinds of pricing plan, free, paid, coupons, category-based, monthly or annual subscription. And like I said here, maybe you can, okay, this doesn't have a monthly, annual, recurring subscription, and so on. So let's take a quick look here. Let's go back to the backend. As a pricing plan, as an directory admin, you have option to basically create a pricing plan for whether it's for a business to list or a business to claim. And you can enable all the features that you need or disable. You can limit how many, what you call media, the total media size, the images, and each image, I believe maximum images in gallery. Yeah, so you can control through pricing plan how many images or the total size of the images people can upload, packages, the duration, and so on. So that's the pricing plan. And not just the business owner as a directory owner can monetize, obviously. As a listing owner, as a listing owner or the business who is going to list, they can monetize, of course, by offering coupons and deals. They can list events. They can list, of course, their menu. They can even link with what you call, if I were to show you, if it's a restaurant, they can list it with a Grubhub or like a food delivery website, and what do you call the food pandas and the Uber Eats and whatnot. So I don't know if I have an example here, but yeah, there's an option to do that as well. All right, I guess let's jump into Q&A, and then I guess if there's anything else, I'm going to stop presenting right now so you can turn on your mic. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead. Daniel, you
Yes.
can go ahead shoot your questions. Yeah.
Okay. So can you show me where the how you act? Because I just learned so much from watching you. I was, oh my goodness, I was soaking it all up.
Okay.
Where do
Thank.
you access the to create the deal coupons?
Okay. Yeah,
Where's that at?
that's a good question. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of sorry. I kind of rushed into that topic. Where probably have. So if you go to your dashboard, so coupon for uh as a business owner, or as a
Yes.
directory owner.
No. The
Okay.
business owner. Where
Okay.
that's
So
so
all
would
right.
they, because they
Perfect.
can create it themselves, right?
Absolutely. So yeah,
Okay.
this is the dashboard for
Can
the
you show me
business
your screen?
owner.
I can't see your
Yeah.
screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I stopped sharing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know. Um. All right. How do I? Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay. Perfect. So this is the user dashboard for businesses, and they can, of course, they can dig deep into what's going on, their insights for individual businesses. Maybe like, let me just do that. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
So you under Light Pro, but I don't. But where's?
Sorry, yeah. So if you
Okay.
wanted to add coupons as a business owner, you're going to go to coupons, but coupons might not be available in your case. There are a couple of reasons for that. One could be it's not part of your pricing plan. The admin, maybe created a free plan which doesn't include coupons. So make sure the coupon is part of the plan that the listing owner is trying to add. And
So I
then
won't see that on the admin side.
uh, so you won't see all the coupons that the business owner created.
Okay.
Uh, but um, as part until unless you are the one who created that business listing, if you added, like, let's say you imported 1,000 listings, you're the business owner or you're the directory owner, then all the listing will be under your name. So in that case, you will be able to see all the coupons because uh, and all the listings from here. But once
Okay.
the business owner comes in and um, claims the listing, then you won't be the owner anymore. The business owner
Uh,
will be able to see that listing. So it depends what you're trying to create. We have seen all sort of stuff where the directory owns all the listings, the businesses never claim it, and you have full control from the back end and from front end. But in real world scenario, like, if you were to create Yelps or the Yellow Pages where you really want people to come and take control of their listing, then yeah, of course, they'll have to basically create their own coupon. So once you have coupon, you just add a coupon, click on add, select your listing, and then give a title, 10% off, blah blah blah, the coupon code, coupon code something, and what value in dollar or percentage. You can switch between that. Just only enter the number value, no sign symbols. If you want this to become, because the difference between coupon and deal is that with the deal, there's a timer set, right? So you can enable a deal by setting a timer, let's say 30 days.
so can I see?
Go ahead.
Oh, for the
Go
deal
ahead.
and the coupon, only the business owner can access those, not the admin.
No, they
Okay.
cannot unless you have to log in as the
As
business
the
owner.
business owner. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
All right.
All right, yeah. So that said, you can create a deal, and then that will kick off. And then of course there is the we haven't talked about inbox as well. So there's when leads
Yes.
are generated, those leads are sent to inbox. I believe you can disable it, and then they will go to email, but we do have that inbox option. And then the menu, like what do you call, I mentioned earlier, creating services or products, or just agents. And then there's the online food ordering service. We have few popular options. You can just link. They will with your own their as a business owner with their own food ordering service, and then it will show
Oh,
up in their
wow.
listing. Yeah.
So that's on it. So this is this is right here is from the business owner perspective.
This is all. So here's the difference.
The end user.
I'm gonna do the side by side. I was supposed to do that earlier, then I don't know what happened. But so this is the left side. Is you as the directory admin,
Okay.
the owner. This is on the left. You see your bird's eye view, your single pane class to see what's going on, how many, a total number of users, whether they are listing owners or not. You can see those from here. You can see total number of listing, active, expired. Are there any ads? Total listing views, reviews, leads. I mean, right now it just shows the total number of leads, but it might not. Yeah, it doesn't let you see those leads. Individual
Quick
leads.
question: is the leads basically? So say someone comes in and views the business owner site, then that automatically will generate as considered as a lead.
Yeah, I have to double check, but of course the lead submission is considered. I believe the contact when they click on the phone number or direction, I believe. And there are a few on the. Okay, so if you see here as a business owner, you'll notice someone reacted on my comment. I don't think that will consider as a lead. Somebody clicked on my phone number, and if a business owner mouse over that activity, they can see where that came from, even like city and the zip code. And then yeah, there are a few attributes. I have to double check what all attributes are considered as leads, but there are multiple attributes. I have to make sure. Yeah, I don't want to give you wrong information.
And the business owner have access to so they'll see everyone who all the leads, and then they will have access to it. But then on the other side, the admin also would have access to those same leads. And are you able to? Is there a report section that you can generate a report to say how many for the admin? Because I built this for a client, and I want to know if there's a way for me to generate a report to let her know that here's how many leads came in, or should I basically just give her access to the back end?
Okay, so again, from back end, you would not have that kind of visibility. And yeah, I mean, as of now, we limit that kind of visibility for privacy reasons and other. So you will just get very high level numbers here. But if in case if the listings are not claimed and all the listings you imported as an admin, then what will happen that this dashboard, let's say you had 1,000 listings that you have imported, this business user dashboard will also sort of become your dashboard, because you can log in, when you go in the front end, you will be able to see all the listings. Like this is our demo, right? This is a good example. This is our demo. We created this demo and we added all these listings. These businesses haven't claimed any of these listings. So let's say anybody comes in and fills out a form, then technically we as an admin, we are able to see the conversation or their request. And then we can see how many views we got per listing. And then yeah, we can see all the what you call inbox messages. And in the dashboard, that's where you see sort of this information, total number of leads, and you can click on more insights and see what's going on per month, per day, and so on. There's some issue with this demo right now, that's why it's not showing, but yeah, it will show like different bars and stuff. Again, if you want to see that, give me one
So is that
second.
information, can I export that information on the admin side? Because where it says the command center on the admin side, can I export that information so that I can give my client, instead of giving them?
I would say there's no simple way to do it, but can you do it? There might be a way, like some technical person might be able to do it. We don't offer yeah, there's we don't offer what you call an export plugin. We offer only import plugin, import
Okay.
listings and import data. There's no official, but there is a non-official third-party export plugin I've recently come across, but we don't support it.
Okay.
So here's an example. Let's see if we can see some data. So here we see some big number. So okay, monthly.
This
Yeah,
is
so you'll see
this
those
this is
bars
amazing.
and stuff.
Oh, I can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So where's the share button again?
Do you guys have any other themes? This is amazing. I'm just telling you, like this guy, what you guys have done here. This is like, oh my
Thank
goodness,
you.
this is really, this is, oh man,
Thank
I'm
you. Thank
telling you,
you, Daniel.
this is
Yeah,
amazing.
so this is so Listing Pro is the base theme. There are, like I said, Medical Pro is again, Medical Pro is a $300 add-on. It's like our most expensive add-on.
Okay.
But it's worth every bit, because if you had to create something like Medical Pro, I would say at least 10 grand or maybe more, I would
So
say.
is it more, is it for um a hospital level or a clinic? What's the
Yeah, so Medical
for a
Pro, like
medical
I
pro?
said,
Which one?
yeah. So let's take a quick. Yeah, so Medical Pro is primarily we it's a product market fit again. We created medical healthcare directory to find
Okay,
doctors and hospitals and book an appointment. Um,
got it.
so, but honestly, we have people like who wanted to build a coach directory for coaches, and they like the advanced options like the making commission off every booking and stuff like that. So they're using it. There are some, I believe, like legal attorneys and lawyers. They have tried to, because they're law firms and there are the lawyers. So it's very similar concept, right? So they try to use it. There are a few other yeah. So but our focus was healthcare. Maybe down the road
Right.
we do have Lawyers Pro, but Lawyers Pro is just a demo. It doesn't have like all the advanced booking features and all that stuff. But maybe we can later on we'll add that additional features to Lawyers Pro and other industry. And maybe might end up creating a digital wallet, because the whole game is around digital wallet that
Right.
Medical Pro has, and we can maybe create a separate add-on, Listing Pro digital wallet that can work with any demo or like the default team as well. So that's something we do plan, but down the road, yeah.
Okay. So this is the only theme that you guys have.
Listing Pro?
Listing Pro.
Correct. Listing Pro is everything. Yeah. Right now,
Okay.
Listing Pro is everything. What we do is we just create add-ons, design skins. There's
Right.
Events Pro coming out soon. That's going to be very focused around events like meetups.com. If you can create
Right.
your own meetup or Eventbrite. So that's going to be very specific premium add-on that's coming very soon, maybe like next week or so.
Oh wow.
And then
And
there
it's gonna be
is
an add-on.
that's an add-on, but that's more for event website. And then there is a there's what you call um,
Is it free or paid?
it's going to be paid. It's a very good add-on. It's very, I mean, it's a pretty good add-on. Yeah.
Okay. Now is for the add-ons that's paid, is that a one-time fee or is that a
Okay, yeah, that's a very good
yearly?
question. So most of our add-ons, I would say 99% of our add-ons are one-time fees. Only like Medical Pro and maybe Event Pro as well. Medical Pro is a annual renewal, but it's a 50% renewal fee. So
Okay.
whatever you pay, you're gonna pay 50% to renew, because you have to remember Medical Pro is a very niche solution. We will have like only like 2% of our customer base purchasing Medical Pro. So we want to continue to maintain that pro.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that said, yeah. So for we had a surprise. I mean, you can ask me any more questions you have, or else we can try to wrap up. But you feel free to ask me any other questions you have.
I don't know if you can help me out with this or not, but
go ahead.
because I was trying to show the client something here, but on with the Black Pro, it wouldn't allow. It's a couple of sections I couldn't access.
So let me go ahead, stop this recording, and then we can try to help you here.
Perfect.
Natura, you had anything to say before I stop recording?
Thank you so much for joining us, Daniel.
No,
yeah,
you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, let me go ahead, stop it, and we'll take it from there.